Meanwhile, Kim's stepmother and her daughter sat together, waiting anxiously. The tension in the room was palpable. The women glanced repeatedly at her cell phone, her eyes growing restless. She noted aloud that hours had passed without any communication from the hitmen. Her daughter, equally unsettled, reached for her mother's hand and voiced her fear. What if something had gone wrong? What if they had failed, or worse, been caught? The older woman quickly dismissed the possibility. With cold confidence, she assured her daughter that failure was not an option. The men they had hired were professionals, the best at what they did. She urged her daughter to give them a few more minutes, certain that success was imminent. As they sat in heavy anticipation, the sharp beep of a message alert cut through the silence. The stepmother immediately reached for her phone, her fingers trembling with anticipation. She opened the message and found a photo. Kim's father, unconscious on the ground, staged perfectly. Beneath the image, a simple message read, "Job done." A wide, satisfied smile stretched across her face as she stared at the screen. Finally, their long-awaited moment had arrived. She turned to her daughter and, with quiet triumph, announced that the job was complete. Both women rose to their feet in uncontained joy, embracing tightly. It was over. The most difficult obstacle had been removed. Now they could finally claim everything they had been waiting for. Her daughter, eyes glistening with tears of relief, whispered that they had finally won. After years of careful planning, patience, and manipulation, everything had unfolded exactly as they had envisioned. The stepmother, now shifting into action, said they needed to spread the news immediately, that Kim's father had died by suicide, consumed by guilt over how he had treated his daughter. She instructed her daughter to take charge of spreading the fabricated story, making sure the media and everyone else believed it. Her daughter agreed with unwavering determination, stating that soon the entire world would know their version of events, that a heartbroken man, unable to live with the remorse of losing his daughter, had taken his own life. Her mother nodded, agreeing that the illusion had to be flawless. They would organize the most extravagant funeral, lavish coffins, an elegant ceremony, and displays of love and sorrow that would convince everyone they had cared deeply for both Kim and her father. It would be the perfect send-off, a grand deception to mask their evil. Both women laughed at the thought, their joy twisted and unnatural. Without wasting time, Kim's stepmother dialed the family lawyer and asked if the will was ready. On the other end, the lawyer confirmed that it had been prepared long ago, waiting only for confirmation that their part had been completed. She told him that once the news had spread and the death was accepted as real, they would meet to finalize the inheritance process. After ending the call, she sighed deeply. The weight of years of scheming finally lifted. In her mind, she had won. The most difficult journey of her life had come to a satisfying end.